This is our Divine Light Healing Circle in August 16th of 2022. I ask now the Divine Light Beings to flow into us from the universal oneness, not only the gold of our soul frequencies, but also the light beings of the highest order who want to join us and work through us and speak through us today and always. As we let the light through every single pore in our body, into the top of our head, into the eyes, nose, mouth, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and out of our fingertips. May it be gold, may it be silver, may it be translucent, sparkling, divine rainbow light. May it be the orangey opalescent light, whatever moves you to let in, let it flow in, into the heart and chest, opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, into the hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. All old non-supportive energies of the day and the last week and even the last month can be swept away into Mother Earth for recycling while just the glistening frequency of the divine order flows through us. Whatever it is, what you need right now from the higher frequencies flows through you and from your heart into your aura, your electromagnetic field, boosting your energy field up clearly and essentially to be strong, resilient, resourceful, bold, and wide. From here on out, light beings will speak to you in full tone, full measure, and full gravity of the words. Your words will have meaning wherever you are and whoever you talk to. From here on out, your words will create ripples in your reality for the benefit of all. And we're bringing in now the frequency where we ask what color frequency would make me feel and be my best today and for this upcoming week. Bring that one in from the universal oneness into the top of your head, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, neck, your shoulders, arms, hands, and out of your fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure, into the heart and chest opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. Accelerated healing frequencies flow through you now and from your heart into your aura, which widens again once more into your workroom, into your apartment or house, into the area you live. You become the acupuncture point on this planet through which the higher order does its work. Easily and naturally, you attract that what you need to do this work. And you will also be magnetic enough to attract that which brings you joy, to maintain a high vibration to do this work. And for that, we open ourselves up like a flower for God's grace, for the grace of Source, like a shower The droplets of light rain upon us, permeating our being, permeating our essence, permeating our soul. And we feel an instant vibration expansion while this God's grace showers upon us and we are recipient, opening up to receive easily and effortlessly. As we are now linking into the circle with the other beings here present and the other circle members, building a beautiful circle of light. Actually, it looks more like a star, where the other beings, high vibrational beings, fill the points of the stars and connectedness inside out, multidimensional, not only in 3 dimension, but 4th and 5th and so on. It looks like a multidimensional Merkaba, and it feels built upon the energy influx which we let in the last time when we were doing this work. Geometrical forms might appear in front of your mind's eye. Just let them in and repair or upgrade what needs to be repaired or upgraded in your energy system easily, effortlessly, and naturally. As your crown grows even wider and your higher chakras are more on the receptive radar as well, while the feet are firmly on the ground to be able to hold more energy in the physical form. As we are now merging with the light beings of the higher order, and even beings which want to support us, of more Mother's Nature's helper, like butterflies or birds, or even the whimsical ones. As the energy pulsates through our body, you might watch a light show going on around you, as so many different frequencies blinking in and out in your third eye center. Blues and greens, purples and whites, and so many more frequencies of the rainbow circling around you, outside in and inside out, from above you to below you, from the right to the left. And these circles they rotate faster and faster as they're building a grid of light around you, accelerating parts of your energy field, which needs or wants to be accelerated. When you feel a little bit dizzy by this acceleration, again, a reminder about grounding. Put your feet firmly on the ground. and from the helpers, which have already introduced themselves to us in previous healings, you might merge with the one or the other animal spirit helper. Sense how it feels to fly or stomp or swim. Feel their body, feel their wisdom, feel their connectedness to spirit and what it might tell you. Whether it's a huge body or a tiny body, connect with it because it has a message of insight and wisdom. It also might be the message of a crossed over loved one who links up with you in this healing circle. Next, there might show itself a crystal or crystalline structure resonating with your energy grid of your cellular level, DNA level, consciousness level, higher self level. Shifting vibration and connectedness of atoms and quarks to a different configuration outside a matrix which can be manipulated to a more shielding, which not so be manipulated by three-dimensional beings. A shielding needed for upcoming times to stay strong in your purpose and in your power. This shielding will continuously deflect, rearrange, and uplift your energy matrix to not further be too much entangled by the negativity of this three-dimensional artificial matrix. This is a huge step forward in evolutionary development of your light body reintegration. What is happening right now is the light body reintegration to an extent of unfoldment which you haven't seen before, even in your highest meditations. This shielding will function as a reflector and deflector so that no low frequency plugins can cipher your energy field. See it like little energy dots of wisdom, which will go exactly where somebody seeks entrance into your field who does not belong, or what does not belong. There, your field will be so condensed that nothing can come through. However, your higher knowledge will come through. Your higher awareness will come through. Your higher wisdom will come through to you and then be also able to be reflected to the outside world. Only low vibrational frequencies will not hook up any longer. No more need for anger or frustration. No more need for low frequencies. You are all where you're serving best in this moment of time, even if you might not see it. We are all supporting you every single moment of time. We have not abandoned anybody we are beholden to. We have not abandoned anyone who have ever worked with us, and you all have worked with us before. No matter what form you took at one time, or in the human form now, the seal of recognition is always imprinted in your energy field, unmistakable. Soul families always will recognize each other. But now understand that we help you to alleviate the burden from your system, feeling burdened by this world, burdened by its needs. We're here to uplift your shoulders, to stand a little bit taller and walk a little bit lighter. This is today's gift to you. Not just the gift of the shielding, not just the gift of the merging with power animals who bow and give themselves to you to connect with. But this is also a promise we have made a long time ago to uplift you who have taken on the heavier burden of three-dimensional existence to do what we are doing now, anchoring in the light into the 3D world of existence, for it to be uplifted so that humanity can be sustained in a higher order of evolution. In that, we ask you to call upon the light beings who you can feel right now and bathe in their presence in the light of what you are as well, so that the uplink with your helpers gets more and more stabilized. And these sessions of matrix uplift can continue to happen in your core and around your energy body. You will continuously see rotating spheres or sacred geometry forms plugged in or fly around you or settling in you or settling into your energy field. Do not be alarmed. we of a light collective, which is familiar to you, give you a very personal embrace to make you aware that you are never alone. We ask you for a particular personal kenning you wish to receive from us, so that you know and have proof that your connection is real. We ask you now to think of a particular feeling, sensation, symbol, fragrance of what makes it real to you, a happening, anything which can confirm to you that we are indeed close by. Watch and observe, but also help and uplift, as promised. Now we are going to raise your vibration one more time to flow closer to the one light, one source, one beingness. You might feel wider and more expansive. As if you are a drop in the ocean, but you feel the whole ocean. And as you feel existence, existence feels you. Please hold this space while you're calling in the diseasement ones, the ones which are conflicted with distortive energies. These distortions we will attempt to nullify and balance in this higher frequency level. This is a pure energy transmission where we uplift the people of your list to the highest order they can obtain. First, we are calling in all people of the list who believe that they have cancer and afflicted by cancer. We are bringing this group to the highest order and uplift so that they can go to the next level, whatever it might mean for them, in understanding, wisdom, acknowledgement, and root cause understanding of their diseasement. Lots of light beings take these people by the spirit hands to uplift them further, that they can shed the vibration of the low frequency diseasement. And the light permeates everyone, while other beings keep them also in their body grounded, so that not one soul is lost in this high frequency transition. While the light beings are doing this for us, we are calling in the emotional distress group. And another group of light beings from the highest high gently swoop up everyone on the emotional distress list, bringing them further and higher up to the state of bliss, to a deep understanding that the connectiveness with the all divine is never severed, no matter what happens here on earth. That true happiness comes from within and not outside through another person or riches or different circumstances. True uplift with love and gentleness, bringing the high frequency down and the low frequencies up, creates balance in the energy field of emotional distress, so that the emotional body feels at ease with love, kindness, gentleness, feeling of being cared for, feeling of having meaning, a sense of purpose beyond their conscious knowing, a sense of that the soul and I, in our combination here on earth, are of importance and matter. The I am matters here on earth. The body, mental body, and emotional body as well were given for a purpose. There is no true disconnect except the illusion of an artificial need. But when we can connect again with the light of one, that need dissipates in the true love which connects everything and everybody. And as special angelic beings now take over this group, we're focusing on women all over this planet who have difficult pregnancies or are harassed or got their children in difficult circumstances and are distressed about that. All mothers which are distressed and all children which are distressed in their mom's womb are now called to be uplifted into our healing circle. These I see in a cocoon, being taken care of, not just this moment, not just today, but also tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. in the golden light cocoon of the divine, where light beings come and go for personal healing, discussions, comfort, suggestions, like guiding ones. So when the people sleep and the spirit is out of the body, these consultations can take place with loving kindness. And as the anchor is set for each and every one of these distressed women and children, they can use the energy elevator effect to uplift to these sacred places to be nurtured and taken care of. Next, we call in the people with MS, COVID, and Parkinson's, also high blood pressure. We call on those to get ready for the uplift as the light beings circling them in gently, and we tug on their spirits so that they can flow up high into the sky, into the ethers, into the higher dimensions. I'm sensing a certain resistance of some of those to relinquish suffering. Those will be now guided by a different group, taking them aside and discussing with their higher self further procedures. The others who are receptive are now swarming with gazillions little light beings, which we sometimes call the nanites, with consciousness of the divine, fixing and uplifting and terminating and rebuilding that which needs to be done to bring healthiness and happiness, wholeness and oneness to the being of those with such diseasements. And for those, we expand a little bit further in our range of healing motions, as those are held in the center of our healing vibration, floating like spirit amoebas, while a swarm of light beings attends to the individual needs. As those are going to be taken care of, we are focusing now on people who have gender transition issues, multiple injuries on all levels, polarity issues, and diseasements of unusual kinds. These are called up into the circle, and these frequencies of very unique helpers will help those individuals. Some of them are earth angels, which have been beings who had been living as humans and gained a certain expertise now to be used in spirit world. These experts know how it is to suffer in human form and in the human condition. So for those, it is not just an energy adjustment which takes place, but more a spirit consultation of the highest order. The one key to this change is openness and receptivity for those individuals on the list. And as they're letting the change in, miracles can happen. And diseasement and diseased thoughts can be stormed out. As we are calling now in people who suffer from heart problems, alcohol problems, and mixed symptoms, and accidents, and accident aftermath, and anyone else we didn't name a category of on the list. I'm seeing a lot of little clouds uplifting those, almost like magic carpets in cloud form, bringing in those individuals to the best healing places in the higher dimensions. Here we are just the gatekeepers to know of the individuals who need healing. We all in the circle receiving now an additional healing through the beginning healing we received, very individualized to us and our life circumstances. Open up to receive. Open your crown and your beingness to receive. Note the images and visions which might be given to you at this time. If you like, you can stay in this extended space of well-being. You will just naturally wake up to day consciousness when you, your spirit, and your body received enough of what's given. Many blessings on your path.